This afternoon's toy hunt is fruitful. I was able to get two G.I. Joe Classified Series Tiger Force Recondo at Target for clearance price. Okay, so let's check out the price of these two action figures. So this is the receipt of my purchase this afternoon. So G.I. Joe Classified Series. So G.I. Joe, we have two units at $11.49 each, totaling to $22.98. I still have another purchase of two additional Star Wars Black Series action figures, which I'm going to show off in a next video. So check it out. So let's just concentrate on Recondo. So I purchased two Recondo action figures because I still have a plan to mod one, while I'm going to keep one mint in package. Okay, so the other Recondo figure that we're going to make is going to be the one with the minigun set, while the other is going to be mint in box. But for the meantime, these are the two action figures that share Tiger Force Recondo parts. So this is the Jungle Recondo. This is my custom Lieutenant Falcon. And this is no longer the same Falcon that I have showed in the previous video. This has already gone through some changes too. So let's examine both action figures for the love of play. Okay, if I were given free reign to design a Recondo character, this is how I'm going to design the action figure. So instead of having the two-tone Recondo, a different color for the shirt and a different color for the pants, I would rather have a uniform color for the figure. So if it's a jungle environment or a wood environment, then it's going to be green and brown and gray. If it's going to be desert, then khakis or brown, lighter brown would do. So if you want a Recondo figure in desert, then you have Dusty as your body of choice for a Recondo action figure in desert camouflage pattern. Ideas? So let's move on with the changes that this action figure has gone through. Okay, so it's just the choice of rifle. So this is just something that pays homage to the possibly the one that he used in the comics or the animated series. Something similar, but well, it's my personal choice as to what rifle I want to pair with this action figure. Now, the L1A1 is a full-sized rifle. Well, for a 308, then I'd rather have a full-length barrel for this rifle or for that caliber. Anything closer, then I have to rely on my pistol. So I need, of course, a change in magazines, at least 4. So you have magazines on the belt for the rifle. And you won't be throwing the magazines away, so you have smaller pockets to hold on to stripper clips. So you have your sidearm, and on the small of the back you have your fighting knife. So in the jungle or in the bush, so this is a very simple setup for a battle belt. Okay, so this is just something that I added to the action figure. Anyway, I already had it on with a Lieutenant Falcon action figure. So this is the thing that I transferred from the Lieutenant Falcon figure. So this scarf and this backpack set, which actually originally belonged to Recondo. Okay, so I was just rationalizing Recondo. He did not have a radio on him. Well, of course, the jungle would really interfere with radio signals, but you could really look for high ground to transmit possible information to base. So I transferred the Lieutenant Falcon modified Recondo backpack back to this Recondo figure. So now he sports his backpack with the knife that he originally had, but it was a thigh mounted thing. So I glued it onto the backpack, and this is a antenna for the radio, which is internally stored in his backpack, and we have the mic or the receiver on the shoulder of the backpack strap. So something nice and easy to mobilize in a wooded area. So just a simple pistol belt and a backpack system, a nice camouflage patterned uniform set with boots with the ends tucked in to the boot, so insects won't crawl up your legs and you won't get sick of Lyme disease, especially ticks. Okay, so very simple modification that I did to this Recondo figure, mixing the experience that I have in hunting, and at the same time integrating that into this action figure. Well, the other Recondo figure that I'm going to open, the one that I just purchased this afternoon, is going to sport this minigun set, which when I made this modification, I somehow like this better, so I needed a Blaine Cooper Recondo figure, so where this set is going to rest. So if you want to check out that modification, just check out my G.I. Joe Classified series or related content, and you're going to see the Blaine Cooper version of this guy. Okay, so let's examine Lieutenant Falcon Recondo mod. Okay, so the Recondo parts on this is going to be the body, the arms, the pistol belt, the legs, boots. The neck does not belong to G.I. Joe Classified Series Recondo. The vest does not belong to G.I. Joe Classified Series Recondo. So with the glove handset and the shotgun. Okay, so those the things that I did not mention, those are the things that I added to the Recondo body. Okay, so let us first do a 360 view of this action figure. So since he lost his backpack to this guy, so I had to find a replacement for the thing that he lost. So thinking of the body protection and at the same time storage for ammunition, this guy sported an AA-12, but I just couldn't find a way to store a drum magazine onto the body of the action figure. So I replaced the AA-12 with your regular pump action shotgun. So this shotgun belongs to weapon set A of Mark II design. So if you want to know about the contents of this set, just check out the video which I already have on board in my channel. Okay, so the shotgun Mark II design. So let's take a look at the pump action shotgun. So I just painted some parts of this shotgun, so it won't really look like it's been straight out of a molding machine. So that part hasn't been painted. The reloading bay of the shotgun, this section has been painted. So some of the panel lining of the shotgun has also been painted, and the barrel and the flashlight, I just painted them black, so it's not all gray. Okay, so vest, Special Ops Gear Pack, Action Force Balabers. So changes that I did to the vest. So we have 2 medical kits on board. So it used to be a knife on this section and a medical kit on this section, and then we have a drop leg dual mag pouch. So I just took out another Special Ops Gear Pack and took off the knife and glued it on this section of the vest. And we have another bag from another special ops gear pack. So why two bags on the front of the vest? Well, I've been through a self-defense shotgun course, so I found out that instead of having shotgun cards on my vest, it works best for me if I just have two big bags of this design, wherein I could really store as much shotgun shells as I want, and they're in front of my body. So reloading the 12 gauge shotgun would be easier for me. So just adding my personal experience to this action figure, that's why I made that change. So two bags for storage of shotgun shells. So the changes that I also implemented on this action figure is going to be the antenna. This vest had a really straight antenna, very short one actually. But with regards to the 3.75 inch, the original G.I. Joe Lieutenant Falcon figure, that small guy had a hooked antenna like this. So I just cut it off and then placed a hook light antenna to that. So nothing fancy, that is just a twist tie. And then I bended the front end. And the other end actually is just focus. So it's just glued to the top end of the radio. So when you're taking a look at the figure from this angle, so you still have that similarity in design to the 3.75 inch action figure. So those are the changes for this Lieutenant Falcon action figure. Oh, and the other thing that I also added are just gloves. Well, of course, if you're going to run a course as a self-defense course, running a shotgun, then you need to wear gloves, because this thing, that barrel is going to be really hot, and the rest of the rifle actually is going to be really hot. So having at least a glove on your left hand would really help. But with regards to design, if you're going to have just a single glove hand on the left, it's going to look weird. So I'd rather have both glove hand sets on this action figure, just for coolness effect. Okay, so those are the changes on this Lieutenant Falcon. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.